Hello, y'all. This is Julian Rico. This is a college football quarterfinals update. If for this video, of course, yes, it took so long to do this video, but here I am. So let's get to it. Let's start in the Fiesta Bowl. Penn State winning at 31-14 over Boise State. Allar, their running back, on 17 carries, 134 rushing yards, averaged 7.9 yards on the ground as Penn State moves on to the Orange Bowl, and a great year for James Franklin and the Penn State Nittany Lions as they go to the Orange Bowl. Meanwhile, for Boise State, a great season, I will say. Jeanty, unfortunately, does not get the record from Barry Sanders. He will be second all-time at rushing yards, right behind Barry Sanders. So Boise State, they got a future, but we'll see how they go next season without their star running back, Jeanty. Texas and Arizona State had a really fun game, but Texas prevails 39-31 over Arizona State. Barron on the defense had 11 total tackles, 7 solo tackles, a half a tackle for a loss as Texas moves on to the Cotton Bowl. And yes, hook 'em up, boys, hook 'em up, because these Longhorns are ready to be back in Dallas. Meanwhile, for Arizona State, another good year for them, of course. Skattebo has been impressive this year. We could expect in the NFL, Skattebo, maybe the next future running back for this year, for the upcoming 2025 draft class. But Arizona State has a future, but now we get to the part where is Arizona State going to be back as contenders in the Big 12? That's what we'll all keep an eye on Arizona State. Let's head to the Rose Bowl, shall we? Historically, the Rose Bowl is one of the most famous bowl games in the history of college football. Well, this matchup turned out to be a one-sided affair as the 8th-ranked team, Ohio State, took down number 1 Oregon 41-21. Jeremiah Smith, 7 receptions, 187 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Buckeyes will take on the Texas Longhorns in the Cotton Bowl. Couldn't say enough about Jeremiah Smith when he should be in the NFL. Yep, should have been in the NFL. Meanwhile, for Oregon, great season. Unfortunately, not what they wanted to finish off their year. They won the Big Ten, but I think they wanted to win more of the national championship. And so right now, I think they're probably going to be the second favorites to win the Big Ten, because you look at Ohio State. Who knows who's going to return in Ohio State? Nobody's going to stop Jeremiah Smith. With that being said, Ohio State take on the Texas Longhorns in the Cotton Bowl on Friday. How about this one? This game was supposed to happen on New Year's Day, and it happened on Thursday as Notre Dame took down Georgia 23-10. Xavier Watts, 7 total tackles, 6 solo tackles, 1 tackle for loss as Notre Dame going to take on Penn State, and we'll break down the matchups between these two in the semis. But Notre Dame, well-earned win against a Georgia team that's been all questions about Gunner Stockton coming in as the starter, and their offense didn't produce a lot of points. Special teams, defense, offense won the game for Notre Dame, and for the Fighting Irish, here come the Fighting Irish to the 305 in Miami. That brings me to the early preview of the semifinals. I will probably do a prediction video on maybe assuming Wednesday or Tuesday, determines how it goes, or maybe Monday. So we'll get to that. Let's early preview. Notre Dame will be heading to Miami to take on Penn State on the Orange Bowl. First time we're going to have James Franklin and Marcus Freeman, both African Americans. I don't know if they're African Americans or black. I don't know. But First time they're going to be facing each other in the semifinals. The winner will be going to Atlanta. How's this going to be played out? It's going to be Penn State's offense versus Notre Dame's defense. How's Notre Dame's defense going to stop that electric Penn State offense? And how is Notre Dame's running game going to be able to stop that Penn State defense? Because remember, Penn State's defense managed to stop Jeanty. Of course, they did manage to stop that SMU's running the football. This is going to be a real test for Penn State. Of course, you got Riley Leonard, mobile quarterback, Jeremiah Love. He's going to be running the ball. How is Penn State's defense going to be able to stop that running game? We'll find that out on Thursday for the Capital One Orange Bowl. Then to the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State, versus Texas. This is, of course, Quinn Ewers versus his former team. Now, Quinn Ewers committed to go Ohio State before then transferring to Texas. You know the rest of the story of him going to Texas. Now he gets a shot against his former team. Key matchup. Ohio State's talented offense versus Texas defense. How's Texas defense going to slow down Jeremiah Smith and this high-power Ohio State offense? Ohio State's offense really got in a hot start against Oregon. The key for Texas to win this game will be, can they establish the running game and can they score more points against this Buckeye defense? This Ohio State Buckeyes defense shut down Oregon's offense, but will Quinn Ewers find a way to slow down this Buckeyes defense? And can this Texas defense step up against Will Howard, Jeremiah Smith, Amir Mbuka, and Chip Kelly's offense? We'll find that out on Friday in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. That is it for today, folks. If you have not seen my NFL Week 18 predictions, it is the final regular season prediction video before we go to the playoffs next week. Cannot wait to do playoff prediction video, which will be also in the playlist. So if you have not seen my NFL game predictions playlist, go ahead and check that out on my channel. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below who do you think will win in the college football semifinals. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hasta la vista.